God is warning you about a person whose name starts with the letter J. Don't be shocked when their name is finally revealed to you very soon. Do not scroll past this moment, because what you are about to receive is not ordinary, and it carries weight for your life right now. I am speaking directly to you with urgency, because there is something unfolding around you that you cannot afford to ignore. There is a person whose presence has already begun to influence your path, and their name begins with the letter J. I am revealing this to you now so that when clarity comes, your heart will not panic but stand firm in truth. This is not meant to frighten you but to prepare you, because I have already seen what you cannot yet see. Type Amen if you believe. You have felt a shift lately, even if you could not fully explain it. There has been a subtle discomfort, a quiet nudge in your spirit, and a feeling that something around you is not fully aligned with your peace. That feeling is not random, and it is not your imagination. I am the one placing that awareness inside you, guiding you gently so you do not walk blindly into something that could disturb your future. The person connected to this warning is not appearing by accident, and their role in your life is about to become clearer very soon. I am asking you to slow down and listen carefully, because this moment carries purpose and protection at the same time. There are things happening behind the scenes that you cannot yet see, but I have already gone ahead of you. I have seen the intentions, the words left unspoken, and the energy that surrounds this individual. That is why I am bringing this to your attention before the full picture is revealed. When the name becomes obvious to you, I do not want you to be caught off guard or shaken in your spirit. Before you continue, take a moment to like this video as a sign that you are open to receiving guidance and protection in your life. The person whose name starts with J is not being highlighted to you without reason. There is something about their connection to you that requires awareness, wisdom, and careful discernment. This does not mean they are entirely harmful, but it does mean that not everything about them is as clear as it seems on the surface. You may have trusted them, spoken with them, or even allowed them into your personal space without questioning their influence. Now I am gently opening your eyes so that you can begin to see with clarity instead of assumption. You are not being asked to react with fear, because fear does not come from me. You are being invited to stand in awareness, to observe, and to trust the quiet voice within you that begins to confirm what I am revealing. When their name comes forward in your mind, there will be a sense of recognition that feels undeniable. It will not be confusion but clarity, and it will align with the feelings you have already been experiencing. This is how you will know that what you are hearing now is real and meant for you. There is a reason why I chose to warn you before the full truth reaches your eyes. I care about your peace, your growth, and the path that lies ahead of you. I do not want you to be pulled into situations that drain your energy or distract you from what I am preparing for your life. The presence of this person has the potential to influence your decisions, your emotions, and your direction if you are not mindful. That is why I am placing this awareness in your hands now, so you can walk forward with strength instead of confusion. You are not alone in this, and you are not expected to figure everything out by yourself. I am guiding you step by step, even when it feels quiet and unseen. The moment you start paying attention, you will notice small signs, small confirmations, and small moments that point you toward the truth. These will not come all at once, but they will come clearly enough for you to understand what needs to be understood. Trust that process, because I am the one leading you through it. Type 777 to receive blessings. As the days move forward, you may find yourself thinking about this person more often. Their actions, their words, and even their presence will begin to stand out in a different way. Things that once felt normal may now feel questionable, and things you overlooked before may now feel important. This shift is not random, and it is not something you should ignore. It is your spirit aligning with the truth that I am revealing to you piece by piece. Do not rush to confront or react without understanding, because this is a moment for awareness, not impulse. You are being prepared, not pushed into sudden action. Let the clarity come naturally, and allow yourself to observe without forcing conclusions. When the right moment comes, you will know exactly what to do, and your heart will feel steady instead of uncertain. This is how you will recognize that your steps are being guided and not driven by emotion. I am not revealing this to confuse you, but to strengthen your awareness so that you can stand firm when truth fully rises to the surface. There is a reason why your spirit has felt unsettled, and now you are being given the insight to understand why. As you move through your days, you may begin to notice patterns that were hidden before. There may be moments when this person's words do not fully match their actions, or when their presence leaves you feeling drained instead of uplifted. These are not small things to overlook, and they are not coincidences. I am allowing these moments to become clearer to you so that you can recognize what is truly happening. You are not being asked to judge harshly, but to see honestly and protect your peace. Type yes to affirm. There is something important you must understand about this situation. Not every connection that enters your life is meant to stay, and not every person who appears friendly carries pure intentions. This does not mean you should close your heart, but it does mean you must learn to guard it with wisdom. The person with the letter J carries an energy that may conflict with your growth if you are not mindful. That is why I am placing this awareness inside you now, before their influence grows stronger. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may feel a mixture of emotions as this realization begins to settle within you. There may be moments of confusion, moments of doubt, and even moments where you question whether you are thinking too deeply. I want you to know that this is a natural part of understanding something that has been hidden beneath the surface. Do not silence your awareness just to keep things comfortable, because comfort is not always the same as truth. You are being guided toward clarity, and that clarity requires you to see beyond appearances. The reason I am speaking to you with such care is because your path ahead is important. There are things I am preparing for you that require a clear mind and a protected heart. If you allow the wrong influence to take root, it can delay what is meant for you or cause unnecessary struggle. I do not want you to carry burdens that were never meant to be yours. That is why I am stepping in now, before things reach a point where they become harder to untangle. You are stronger than you think, even if you do not always feel it. There is a quiet strength within you that rises when you choose truth over comfort. This strength will guide you as you begin to understand the role this person plays in your life. You are not being left alone to deal with this, because I am walking with you through every step. Even when you feel uncertain, my presence is steady and constant, leading you toward what is right. There will come a moment very soon when the name becomes clear in your mind without hesitation. It may come through a conversation, a thought, or a situation that suddenly makes everything make sense. When that moment arrives, do not be shocked, just as I have told you. Instead, let that clarity settle within you and allow yourself to see the truth fully. This is the moment you have been prepared for, and it will confirm everything you are beginning to understand now. Type 222 if you trust God. When you recognize the person, do not act in anger or fear. You are not meant to respond from a place of emotion, but from a place of awareness and wisdom. Take your time to process what you feel and what you see. Observe their actions, listen carefully to your inner voice, and allow yourself to understand the situation before making any decisions. This is not about rushing away, but about stepping back with clarity. There may be parts of you that want to ignore what is being revealed, especially if this person holds a familiar or comfortable place in your life. That is understandable, but it is not where your growth lies. Growth often requires you to face things that are not easy, and this is one of those moments. You are being called to rise above comfort and choose what is right for your future. This choice will shape the direction of your path in ways you may not fully see yet. I am not asking you to cut people off without understanding, but I am asking you to protect your energy. There is a difference between being kind and allowing yourself to be influenced in ways that do not serve your purpose. You can remain respectful while still creating space where it is needed. You can care without allowing someone to affect your peace. This balance is what I am guiding you toward. As you continue forward, pay attention to how you feel after interacting with this person. Your spirit will speak to you through your emotions, through your sense of peace, and through your level of clarity. If you feel drained, uneasy, or confused, do not ignore it. These are signals that something is not aligned, and they are meant to guide you, not to be dismissed. Trust these signals, because they are part of the way I communicate with you. There is also a deeper reason why this person has come into your life at this time. Every connection carries a lesson, even those that are challenging. This situation is not just about recognizing someone's influence, but also about strengthening your own awareness and boundaries. You are learning how to stand firm in who you are without being easily swayed. This is a powerful step in your growth, and it will serve you in many areas of your life. Do not allow fear to take control of your thoughts as you move through this process. Fear can cloud your judgment and make things feel more overwhelming than they truly are. Instead, stay grounded in the awareness that you are being guided and protected. Nothing that is being revealed to you is meant to harm you, only to help you see clearly. When you hold on to this understanding, you will move forward with confidence instead of worry. You may also begin to notice that other aspects of your life start to shift as you gain clarity about this person. Your priorities may change, your focus may become sharper, and your sense of direction may feel stronger. This is not accidental. When you remove confusion, you create space for clarity to grow. And when clarity grows, everything else begins to align more naturally. The truth is that you have been sensing something about this person for a while, even if you did not fully understand it. That feeling did not come from nowhere. It came from the part of you that is connected to me, the part that recognizes what is right and what is not. Now that this awareness is becoming clearer, you are being given the chance to act on it in a way that protects your future. Stay calm, stay aware, and stay connected to the quiet voice within you. That voice will not lead you in the wrong direction. It will guide you step by step, helping you navigate this situation with wisdom and strength. You are not being rushed, and you are not being left without guidance. Everything is unfolding in a way that allows you to understand and respond at the right time. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As this realization grows within you, you may begin to revisit past interactions with this person. Moments that once seemed normal may now feel different when you look at them again with fresh understanding. Words that felt harmless may now carry a different weight, and actions that seemed small may now feel more significant. This is not your imagination changing things, but your awareness uncovering what was always there. I am allowing you to see these details so you can understand the full picture without doubt. Type 1111 to affirm. There is a reason why this person's presence has felt inconsistent at times. You may have experienced moments where they seemed supportive, followed by moments where something felt off or unclear. This kind of imbalance is not something to ignore, because it affects your peace more than you realize. Your spirit has been trying to signal this to you, even when your mind wanted to keep things simple. Now you are being guided to acknowledge what your spirit has already sensed. You are not being called to judge this person harshly, but to understand the impact they have on your life. Not every person who enters your path is meant to stay close to you. Some are meant to pass through, bringing lessons that strengthen your awareness and help you grow. The person with the letter J carries a lesson that is unfolding right now, and you are in the middle of understanding it. This lesson is about recognizing your worth and protecting your peace without hesitation. There may be a part of you that still wants to give them the benefit of the doubt, and that comes from your kind nature. You have a heart that seeks to see the good in others, and that is a beautiful part of who you are. But kindness must be balanced with wisdom, or it can lead you into situations that drain your energy. I am guiding you to find that balance, so you do not lose yourself while trying to understand someone else. Your peace matters, and it should not be compromised. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. As you continue to observe this person, pay close attention to how they respond to your boundaries. When you begin to create space or stand firm in your decisions, their reaction will reveal more than their words ever could. Some people respect boundaries because they value you, while others resist them because they benefit from your openness. This distinction is important, and it will become clearer as you move forward. You are being shown not just who they are, but how they respond when things no longer go their way. There will be moments when you feel a strong urge to step back, even if you cannot fully explain why. Do not ignore that feeling, because it is part of the guidance I am giving you. You do not need a long explanation to protect your peace. Sometimes the quiet knowing inside you is enough to guide your actions. Trust that knowing, because it is rooted in truth and not in fear. You may also notice that as you create distance, your mind becomes clearer and your emotions feel lighter. This is not a coincidence, but a sign that you are moving in the right direction. When something is not aligned with your peace, stepping away from it often brings relief, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. That relief is your confirmation that you are choosing what is right for your well-being. Pay attention to that feeling, because it will guide you further. This situation is also revealing something important about your own strength. You are learning that you do not have to hold on to every connection to feel complete. You are discovering that your value does not come from how much you give to others, but from who you are within. This realization is powerful, and it will change the way you approach relationships in the future. You are growing in ways that will protect you long after this moment passes. There is a deeper layer to this that you are beginning to understand. The presence of this person has been a test of your awareness, not your worth. You are not being tested to see if you are good enough, but to see if you can recognize what aligns with your peace. This is a shift in perspective that will help you move forward with confidence. When you understand this, you stop questioning yourself and start trusting what you feel. You are also being reminded that not every connection needs to end in conflict. Sometimes the strongest choice you can make is to quietly step back without creating unnecessary tension. As the truth continues to unfold, you may find that the name becomes clearer in your thoughts, even when you are not trying to think about it. It may come to you in a moment of stillness, or in a situation that suddenly makes everything make sense. When that happens, do not push it away or question it too much. Accept it for what it is, and allow yourself to see the situation clearly. This clarity is a gift, and it is meant to guide you, not confuse you. You are not losing anything by becoming aware of this. Instead, you are gaining clarity, strength, and a deeper understanding of your own boundaries. What you release now creates space for something better to enter your life later. This is how growth works, even when it feels challenging in the moment. Trust that what is meant for you will not require you to ignore your peace. Stay connected to the quiet guidance within you, because it will continue to lead you in the right direction. You are not being rushed into decisions, and you are not being left without support. Everything is unfolding at the right pace, giving you time to understand and respond with clarity. This is your moment to choose awareness over comfort, and that choice will shape your path moving forward. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. The presence of the person whose name begins with J is no longer something hidden beneath confusion, but something that is becoming visible through your awareness. I am allowing this clarity to grow within you, so that you can move forward without hesitation. You are not meant to stay in a place of doubt when truth is already unfolding in front of you. There is a shift happening inside your spirit, and it is guiding you toward a stronger sense of self. You are starting to recognize that your peace is not something to be compromised for the sake of keeping connections comfortable. The way you once tolerated certain behaviors is changing, and this is not by accident. It is a sign that you are growing and becoming more aligned with what is right for you. The presence of this person is helping reveal that shift, even if the process feels uncomfortable at times. Type 1010 to claim miracles. As you continue to observe this situation, you may notice that your reactions are becoming calmer and more thoughtful. Instead of immediately responding to this person in the same way you used to, you are beginning to pause and reflect. This pause is important, because it gives you the space to respond with clarity instead of emotion. You are learning to protect your energy in a quiet but powerful way. This is a strength that will carry you through many situations beyond this one. There is something about this person's behavior that will soon become undeniable to you. It may be a repeated pattern, a contradiction in their words, or a moment where their true intentions become visible without effort. When that moment comes, you will not need anyone else to confirm what you are seeing. Your understanding will feel steady, and your heart will recognize the truth without confusion. This is the moment you have been prepared for, and it will bring a sense of clarity that cannot be ignored. You may feel a sense of sadness as you begin to fully understand this connection. That feeling does not mean you are making the wrong decision, but that you are allowing yourself to process what is real. Let yourself feel it without trying to push it away. Growth often carries emotions that are not easy, but those emotions are part of releasing what no longer belongs in your life. You are not losing something valuable, but letting go of what does not align with your peace. Type yes if you trust God. You are also learning that not every connection needs to be explained in detail to be understood. Sometimes the clarity you feel inside is enough to guide your decisions. You do not need to prove what you feel to anyone else. You do not need to gather evidence or wait for something dramatic to happen. The quiet knowing within you is already telling you what you need to understand. Trust that knowing because it comes from a place of truth. There is a reason why I am guiding you through this process slowly instead of all at once. If everything were revealed to you in a single moment, it could overwhelm you and cloud your judgment. Instead, I am allowing your awareness to grow step by step so that you can understand without feeling shaken. This is how you build strength, by facing truth in a way that allows you to remain steady. You are being prepared, not rushed. As you continue to create space between you and this person, you may notice that your energy begins to shift in a positive way. Your thoughts may feel clearer, your emotions more balanced, and your sense of direction stronger. This is not something you need to question, because it is a natural result of aligning yourself with what is right for you. When something no longer belongs in your life, creating distance from it often brings a sense of relief. That relief is your confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. There will also be moments where this person may try to reconnect or draw you back into the same patterns. This is where your awareness will be tested, not to weaken you, but to strengthen your resolve. You will have the choice to respond differently, to maintain the boundaries you have started to build. This choice is important because it defines the direction you are choosing for your life. You are no longer the same person who overlooked what you now understand. You are learning to stand firm without becoming harsh, to create distance without losing your kindness. This balance is not easy, but it is powerful. It allows you to protect your peace while still remaining true to who you are. You do not have to change your nature to deal with this situation. You only need to strengthen your awareness and trust your decisions. There is also a deeper level of protection happening that you may not fully see yet. By guiding you away from this influence, I am making space for something better to enter your life. This is not about removing something without purpose, but about clearing the path for what is meant to come. You are being positioned for growth, clarity, and opportunities that align with your true direction. Trust that what is leaving is making room for what is right. You may begin to notice that other areas of your life are becoming more focused as you step away from this connection. Your attention may shift toward things that bring you peace and fulfillment. Your decisions may become more intentional, and your sense of purpose may feel stronger. This is a sign that you are moving into alignment with your path. When distractions are removed, clarity naturally follows. Do not look back with regret as you move forward. Everything you have experienced with this person has served a purpose, even if that purpose is only becoming clear now. You have learned, you have grown, and you have gained awareness that will guide you in the future. There is no wasted moment in your journey. Everything is part of shaping you into the person you are becoming. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As the name becomes fully clear in your mind, you will feel a sense of final understanding. It will not be a moment of shock, but a moment of quiet confirmation. You will recognize that everything you have been feeling was leading to this realization. This is where your awareness becomes complete and your path becomes clearer. You are ready for this moment because you have been prepared step by step. Stay grounded in the understanding that you are being guided and protected at every step. You are not alone in this process, and you are not expected to handle it without support. My presence is with you, steady and constant, guiding you through every decision and every realization. Trust in that presence, because it is leading you toward a place of peace and clarity that will remain with you long after this moment has passed. I have been guiding your awareness carefully so that you would not feel overwhelmed, and now you are ready to hold this truth without fear. This is not a moment of confusion anymore, but a moment of inner confirmation. There is a calm strength rising within you, even if you do not fully notice it yet. You are no longer reacting the way you once did, and your energy is not as easily pulled in different directions. This shift is important because it shows that you are learning to stand in your own awareness without needing constant reassurance. The clarity you now carry is not something fragile, but something steady that will continue to guide you. You are becoming more rooted in truth, and that is changing the way you see everything around you. Type 333 to affirm your faith. As you move forward, you may begin to notice that this person's influence feels weaker than before. This is not because they have changed, but because your awareness has grown stronger. When you begin to see clearly, what once had power over your thoughts starts to lose its hold. You are no longer as affected by their words or actions because you understand what lies beneath them. This understanding gives you freedom, and that freedom allows you to move differently. There may be moments when this person tries to re-enter your space with the same patterns they have always used. They may speak in ways that once felt convincing, or behave in ways that once made you feel connected. But now, those same patterns will feel different to you, almost as if you are seeing them from a distance. This distance is not physical, but emotional and spiritual, and it is a sign of your growth. You are no longer standing in the same place where their influence once reached you. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. It is important that you remain consistent in this new awareness. Do not allow moments of familiarity to pull you back into old patterns. What feels familiar is not always what is right for you. You are being guided to move forward, not to circle back into what has already shown itself to be misaligned. This consistency will protect you and keep your path clear. You may also begin to feel a sense of peace that was not present before. This peace may come quietly, without any dramatic change, but it will be noticeable in how you think and feel. Your mind may feel less crowded, and your emotions may feel more balanced. This is the result of stepping away from something that was quietly disturbing your inner state. Peace is a sign that you are aligning with what is right for you. There is also a deeper realization taking place within you. You are beginning to understand that your value does not come from how others treat you, but from who you are within. This realization is changing the way you approach connections, making you less dependent on external validation. You are becoming more grounded in yourself, and this is a powerful shift. It allows you to move through life with confidence instead of uncertainty. As the truth about this person becomes fully clear, you will no longer feel the need to question yourself. The doubts that once made you hesitate will fade, replaced by a steady sense of knowing. This is not something that can be easily shaken, because it is rooted in truth. You will look at the situation and understand it without needing to analyze every detail. This clarity will feel natural, not forced. You are also learning that letting go does not always require a dramatic ending. Sometimes it is a quiet decision made within your heart, a choice to step back and move forward without creating unnecessary conflict. This kind of release is gentle but powerful because it allows you to leave without carrying extra weight. You do not need to prove anything or explain everything to anyone. Your peace is enough reason. There will be moments when you reflect on what has happened and see it from a different perspective. You may recognize signs that were always there but went unnoticed before. You may understand conversations or actions in a new way. This reflection is part of your growth, helping you see how far you have come. It is not meant to pull you backward, but to show you the clarity you have gained. You are not losing anything by stepping away from this connection. What you are gaining is far more valuable. You are gaining peace, awareness, and a stronger sense of direction. You are gaining the ability to trust yourself without hesitation. These are things that will stay with you long after this situation is behind you. They are part of your growth, and they will continue to guide you in the future. As you continue forward, keep your focus on what brings you peace and clarity. Do not allow distractions to pull your attention away from what you now understand. Stay grounded in your awareness and let it guide your decisions. You do not need to rush or force anything. Everything will continue to unfold at the right pace. There is also something important happening beyond what you can see. By stepping away from this influence, you are opening the door for new connections that align with your true path. These connections will not carry the same confusion or imbalance. They will feel steady, supportive, and clear. This is what I am preparing for you, and it requires space to enter your life. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are being guided towards something better, even if it requires you to leave something familiar behind. This is not a loss, but a transition into a place that is more aligned with who you are becoming. Trust this movement, because it is leading you in the right direction. You are not being left without purpose, but being redirected towards something greater. As you hold on to this understanding, remember that you are not alone. My presence remains with you, steady and constant, guiding you through every step. You are supported in ways you may not always see, but they are always there. Every moment of clarity you experience is part of that guidance. You are moving forward with strength, even if the process feels quiet and gradual. Each step you take is building a foundation that will support you in the future. Continue to trust what you feel, continue to observe what is revealed, and continue to choose what brings you peace. This is how you move into a place of clarity that cannot be shaken. The journey you are on right now is shaping you into someone who understands their own worth and protects their own peace. This is not something that happens all at once, but something that grows with each realization. You are in that process now, and it is leading you toward a life that feels more aligned and more stable. You are beginning to see them as they truly are, without the layers of assumption that once softened your view. This is not a harsh realization, but a truthful one, and truth is what protects you. There is a quiet shift happening inside your heart that is changing the way you respond to everything around you. You are not as easily affected by what this person says or does, because your understanding now goes deeper than surface actions. You are no longer reacting from habit, but from awareness. This change may feel subtle, but it is powerful, and it is shaping the way you move forward. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more grounded and more certain. Type 444 to affirm protection. As you continue to move through this process, you may notice that your need for answers is becoming less intense. Where you once searched for explanations, you now feel a quiet acceptance of what is. This does not mean you are ignoring the situation, but that you are no longer fighting against the truth. Acceptance brings peace, and peace allows you to move forward without resistance. This is a sign that you are aligning with what is right for you. The person with the letter J may begin to sense that something has changed within you. They may notice that your energy is different, that you are not as open or responsive as you once were. This shift may cause them to act in ways that try to regain the same connection. They may speak more, reach out more, or behave in ways that attempt to draw you back in. But you will see through these actions with clarity, and you will not be easily pulled back into what you have already understood. Type 666 to release fear. There is something important you must hold on to as this unfolds. You are not responsible for how this person reacts to your growth. Their response is their own, and it does not define your path. You are responsible for protecting your peace and staying true to what you now understand. This is not selfish, but necessary, because your well-being matters. When you hold on to this truth, you will not be shaken by their actions. You may also find that your focus is shifting toward things that truly matter to you. As you step away from what no longer aligns, your energy becomes available for what does. You may feel drawn to activities, goals, or people that bring a sense of fulfillment and calm. This is not something you need to question, because it is a natural part of your growth. When you remove confusion, clarity finds its way into every area of your life. There will be moments when you look back and realize how much you have changed. You will see that the way you once handled this connection is different from how you handle it now. This realization will bring a sense of quiet pride, not in a loud or boastful way, but in a deep understanding of your growth. You have learned to trust yourself, and that is something that cannot be taken away from you. You are also beginning to understand that clarity does not always come with loud signs. Sometimes it comes in quiet moments, in small realizations, and in the steady feeling of knowing. This is the kind of clarity you are experiencing now. It is not dramatic, but it is real, and it is guiding you forward. Trust this process, because it is unfolding in the way that is best for you. As the presence of this person becomes less central in your life, you will notice that your sense of peace becomes more consistent. You will not feel the same ups and downs that once came with their influence. Instead, there will be a steady calm that allows you to think clearly and feel balanced. This calm is not something temporary, but something that grows stronger as you continue to move forward. There is also a deeper lesson that is becoming clear to you through this experience. You are learning that your intuition is something you can trust, The feelings you once questioned are now proving to be accurate. This realization will stay with you and guide you in future situations. You are building a relationship with your own awareness, and that relationship is becoming stronger with each step you take. You are not being asked to carry any resentment as you move forward. Holding on to negative emotions will only weigh you down and take away from the peace you are gaining. Instead, allow yourself to release what has happened without holding on to it. This does not mean you forget, but that you choose not to carry unnecessary weight. Letting go in this way creates space for something better to enter your life. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something ahead of you that requires your full attention and clarity. By stepping away from this influence, you are preparing yourself to receive what is meant for you. This is not something that will come with confusion or uncertainty, but something that will feel right from the beginning. You are being guided toward that, even now. As you continue on this path, remember that you are not alone in your growth. My presence remains with you, steady and guiding, even in moments when you do not feel it strongly. Every step you take toward clarity is supported, and every choice you make to protect your peace is aligned with your purpose. You are moving in the right direction, even when it feels quiet. You are becoming someone who understands the importance of boundaries, not as a way to push others away, but as a way to protect what matters within you. This understanding will shape your future connections, making them stronger and more balanced. You are not closing your heart, but learning how to keep it safe. As everything continues to unfold, you will reach a point where this situation no longer holds any weight over you. It will become something you understand without being affected by it. This is where your freedom lies, in being able to see clearly without being pulled into what you see. You are moving toward that freedom with every step you take. Stay steady in your awareness and do not allow yourself to be pulled back into uncertainty. You have come too far to return to what you have already outgrown. Keep your focus on what brings you peace and clarity, and let that guide your decisions. This is how you continue moving forward with strength. You are not losing anything by choosing clarity over comfort. What you are gaining is a deeper understanding of yourself and a stronger connection to what is right for you. This is something that will continue to benefit you in ways you may not fully see yet. Trust that what is happening now is leading you towards something better. This understanding did not come suddenly, but through a careful unfolding that prepared your heart to receive it. You are not confused anymore, and that is a powerful place to stand. There is a deeper calm settling over your spirit, one that feels different from anything you have experienced before. This calm is not based on external situations changing, but on your inner awareness becoming stronger. You are no longer reacting to what this person does, because you now see beyond their actions. You understand the pattern, the energy, and the effect it has had on you. This understanding has given you the ability to step back without feeling lost. Type 888 to receive strength. As you continue to move forward, you may notice that your thoughts about this person are becoming less frequent. Where they once occupied a space in your mind, they are now slowly fading into the background. This is not something you are forcing, but something that is happening naturally as your awareness shifts. When something no longer holds importance, it begins to lose its presence in your thoughts. This is a sign that you are releasing what no longer belongs in your life. There may still be moments when this person appears in your path again, either directly or indirectly. When that happens, you will notice how different your response feels compared to before. You will not feel the same pull or the same emotional reaction. Instead, there will be a sense of distance, as if you are observing rather than being involved. This is the result of your growth, and it shows that you are no longer in the same place you once were. Type 999 to affirm peace. You are also beginning to understand that not every situation requires closure in the way you once believed. You do not need a final conversation or a clear ending to move forward. The clarity you now hold within you is enough to bring you peace. This kind of closure comes from within, not from external validation. It allows you to move on without waiting for something outside of yourself to give you permission. There is a strength growing within you that is changing how you see yourself. You are no longer doubting your ability to recognize what is right for you. You are trusting your own awareness in a way that feels natural and steady. This trust is something that will guide you far beyond this moment. It is a foundation that will support you in every connection you encounter in the future. As you continue to release this connection, you may notice that your energy feels lighter. There is less tension, less overthinking, and more space for peace to settle in. This lightness is not something small, but something significant. It shows that you are no longer carrying what was weighing you down. You are moving freely, without the burden of confusion or uncertainty. There is also a sense of renewal beginning to take place within you. As you let go of what no longer aligns, you are creating space for something new to enter your life. This newness may not be fully visible yet, but it is already forming. It will come in a way that feels clear, balanced, and aligned with who you are becoming. This is what you are being prepared for. You may find yourself reflecting on how this situation has changed you. You may see how you have grown stronger, more aware, and more confident in your decisions. This reflection is not meant to bring regret, but to show you the progress you have made. You have moved from confusion to clarity, from uncertainty to understanding. This is a journey that has shaped you in meaningful ways. You are also learning that your peace is something you must protect with intention. It is not something that can be left unguarded, because not every influence around you will support it. This understanding is helping you become more mindful of who and what you allow into your space. You are becoming more selective, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As everything continues to settle within you, you will notice that your focus begins to shift toward what truly matters. You will feel drawn to things that bring fulfillment, growth, and a sense of purpose. This shift is not something you need to question, because it is a natural result of aligning with your path. When distractions are removed, clarity naturally takes their place. There is something important ahead of you that requires your full presence and attention. By stepping away from what no longer aligns, you are preparing yourself to receive it. This is not something that will come with confusion or mixed signals, but something that will feel steady from the beginning. You are being guided toward that, even now. You are not alone in this process, even if it feels quiet at times. My presence is with you, guiding you through each step and each realization. Every moment of clarity you experience is part of that guidance. You are being supported in ways you may not always see, but they are always there. Trust in that support, because it is leading you forward. As you continue on this path, remember that you have done something important. You have chosen awareness over comfort, and that choice has changed your direction. You have allowed yourself to see the truth, even when it was not easy. This is a strength that will continue to guide you in every area of your life. You are moving into a place where your decisions are no longer influenced by confusion. They are guided by clarity, and that clarity brings confidence. You are not second-guessing yourself in the same way you once did. Instead, you are moving forward with a steady sense of knowing. This is how your path becomes clear. There will come a time very soon when this entire situation feels distant, like something you have already moved beyond. You will look back and see it as a moment that helped shape your understanding. It will no longer hold any emotional weight over you. This is the freedom you are moving toward. Stay connected to the awareness you have gained, and do not allow it to fade. Keep trusting what you feel and what you understand. You have been guided to this place for a reason, and it is leading you towards something better. Continue to move forward with confidence, knowing that you are on the right path. The person whose name begins with J is no longer someone you are trying to figure out. You have already seen enough, felt enough, and understood enough to know where you stand. This awareness is not heavy anymore, but calm and steady within you. There is a strength growing inside you that is no longer trying to prove anything. You are not looking for signs the way you once did, because the truth has already been revealed in the way you needed. This shift is important because it shows that you are no longer dependent on external validation. You are trusting what you feel without hesitation. This kind of trust changes the way you move through life. Type 555 to embrace change. As you continue forward, you may begin to notice that your emotional connection to this person has weakened significantly. Where there was once attachment, there is now distance. This distance is not cold or harsh, but natural and necessary. It allows you to see clearly without being pulled into what you see. You are no longer reacting from emotion, but from awareness, and that makes all the difference. There may still be moments when memories come back, or when you think about how things used to feel. These moments are not meant to pull you backward, but to show you how much you have grown. You are able to look at those memories without being overwhelmed by them. This is a sign that you have moved beyond the hold they once had on you. You are no longer standing in the same place. Type 111 to affirm new beginnings. You are also beginning to understand that not every person who enters your life is meant to stay. Some come to teach you something about yourself, even if that lesson is not easy. The person with the letter J has been part of that lesson, helping you see the importance of awareness and boundaries. This lesson is not something to regret, but something to carry forward with wisdom. It will guide you in ways you may not fully see yet. There is a sense of freedom beginning to take root inside you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but quiet and steady. This freedom comes from no longer being tied to confusion or uncertainty. You are free to think clearly, to feel peacefully, and to move forward without hesitation. This is what happens when you choose clarity over comfort. You may also begin to feel more connected to yourself than before. As you step away from influences that once clouded your thoughts, You are able to hear your own inner voice more clearly. This voice has always been there, but now it is no longer drowned out by confusion. It is guiding you with calm and steady direction. Trust that voice, because it is aligned with truth. There is something new forming in your life, even if you cannot fully see it yet. It is not connected to confusion or mixed signals, but to clarity and balance. This new direction will feel different from what you have experienced before. It will not require you to question yourself or ignore your peace. This is what you are being prepared for. As you continue to move forward, you will notice that your energy is no longer being drained in the same way. You have more focus, more clarity, and more strength to put into what truly matters. This shift is not something small, but something that will impact every part of your life. When your energy is no longer scattered, your path becomes clearer. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are also learning that letting go is not about losing something valuable, but about making space for what truly belongs. What you have released was not aligned with your peace, even if it once felt familiar. Now that you have stepped away, you are creating room for something better to enter. This is a natural part of your growth. There may come a moment when you see this person again, or hear about them in a way that once would have affected you. When that happens, you will notice how different your reaction is. You will not feel the same pull or the same emotional response. Instead, there will be a sense of calm and detachment. This is how you know you have truly moved forward. You are not carrying any resentment, and that is important. You are choosing to leave this situation with peace instead of anger. This choice protects your energy and allows you to continue growing without unnecessary weight. You are not holding on to what has passed, but allowing it to remain in the past where it belongs. There is also a deeper understanding forming within you about your own worth. You are no longer questioning whether you deserve peace and clarity. You know that you do, and this knowing is guiding your decisions. You are not settling for confusion anymore. You are choosing what aligns with your inner peace. As everything continues to settle, you will feel a stronger sense of direction in your life. You will know where to place your focus and where to invest your energy. This direction will not feel forced, but natural and steady. It will guide you toward what is right for you without confusion. You are moving into a phase where your life feels more aligned with who you truly are. This alignment is not something that happens by chance, but something you have stepped into through awareness and growth. You are becoming more in tune with yourself, and that is shaping your path in powerful ways. Stay connected to the clarity you have gained, and do not allow yourself to fall back into old patterns.